welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on some must-haves that you're going to need after you deliver your baby. Now, once again, Dawson is not sleeping during this video. He's in his playpen right next to me, so you'll probably hear some noises and yeah. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in. After you deliver your baby, you're definitely going to need pads, or some girls like full-on Depends. You are going to need something like that. I've heard that some hospitals do provide pads or some type of like huge mom underwear, like throwaway underwear thing. For whatever reason, the hospital that I was at did not provide me anything, so luckily I brought some. Of course they were left in the car, so Austin had to go get them, but yeah. So definitely need some pads or diapers. Make sure they are like heavy duty. I used the, I think they're called Kotex, and I actually find them really hard to find, and I don't know why, but they were these like crazy extra long ones, like probably the width of my kneecap to the heel of my foot, what it felt like. And I can't remember if they had wings or not, but I personally had to go like switch back and forth between pads that had wings and pads that didn't have wings, because the wings started to like irritate me. Yeah, I guess just everything is extra sensitive. So yeah, definitely make sure you have some pads and or Depends. The next thing that you're going to need, your doctor or the hospital should provide this for you. I probably still have mine, but I don't know where it is. They give you almost like a type of squirt bottle thing that you're going to use while you pee. I don't know if you get this if you have a C-section, I'm not too sure, but I know for vaginal birth, you definitely do. That is your lifesaver. Now, I was instructed to use that until I stopped bleeding. So that thing came with me to the store. That came when we went out for dinner. Like, it's annoying, but honestly, it's just like really helps when you can't full on, you know, wipe everything and everything's sore. It is so much help. I literally like just use it as long as you need to. Just, that thing's great. The next thing that you're going to need is super easy meals or snacks. Now, Austin and I lived in our own apartment, so we didn't have very much family close by. So we didn't really have people to bring us like food or to cook food for us. So my last month of pregnancy, I made some casseroles, I made some lasagna, I made a bunch of frozen dinners, and I just kept them in the dish and put them in the freezer, and that was a huge lifesaver, because we did do fast food and things like that, but there comes a time where you're just like so sick of like burgers and pizza and like it's just gross. So I found that making those meals beforehand, putting them in the freezer, and then in the morning I know I'm going to want it, just take it out and it's good to go. That was a huge lifesaver. The next thing you're going to want after you have your baby is super comfy clothes. Don't be that mom that tries to leave the hospital in jeans. It's just like, it's just not needed. I think I left in like sweatpants and a baggy button-up shirt. Honestly, comfort is key. I think I got like men's baggy sweatpants because I wanted something that was super low in the crotch and super baggy, and I found that really helped. I didn't want to do leggings because like they're right up on your crotch, and I just didn't want anything tight in that region after giving birth. So my suggestion is don't do leggings, do baggy sweatpants, something that has a low crotch and is not going to be suffocating you. The next thing I'm going to suggest is a button-down shirt if you are breastfeeding. If you see my video below, I did not breastfeed for very long because that was just hell. But a lot of button-up shirts are going to come in handy if you decide to breastfeed or if you only do it for a little bit. It just makes everything so much easier just to whip your boob out and you're good to go. Honestly, around the house, I was just in a sports bra or just no shirt at all. But those button-up shirts are going to make everything 10 times easier. Also, something with a V-neck. This shirt happens to be a V-neck, but yeah, something with like loose, low neck, that'll help you out too. The next thing I'm going to suggest is help. If someone is offering you help, whether it be a friend that says, do you want me to pick you something up to eat? Whether it be a sister, an aunt, a brother, and they're like, do you want me to come over and just sit with you or watch the baby for an hour? Just say yes. Like, honestly, say yes. I know that a lot of people are quite particular, especially once they have a baby, that they're really worried about other people handling their baby and worried they're not going to do something right. Honestly, if you're not comfortable with taking a nap and having that person watch the baby for you, just have them come over and help you with like the day-to-day tasks. If they're offering to come over for a day, they can honestly, even if someone just offers to get up and get the diaper for you, like it's just so much help. So if someone is offering you help and offers to do something, just even ask for the company. They can change some diapers. They can pick up the diapers for you, make you some dinner. Just take the help. Don't feel bad. They're offering. Take the help. And last but not least, this is something that is not mandatory. This was just my experience, and I preach this advice to people who ask. We went out when Dawson was 2 days old, and it was the best decision we ever made. I did have him in the summer, so obviously it made things a little bit easier. But getting him acclimated to going out and being out and about in the loud noise was the best thing we ever could have done. When friends came over, like, and they wanted to hold him, I was not that mom that was like, no, you can't hold my kid. They just wash your hands, and I'm like, take him. Dawson is the most easygoing baby now. I can take him anywhere. We can go out for 8 hours a day. He's not fussy. I can leave him with anyone. Not that I do leave him with anyone, but I can leave him with anyone. He doesn't care. If a stranger asks to hold him, like, I go, okay, I shouldn't say stranger, but like I went to a wedding and we met some people at our table and they asked if they could hold him. And I said, sure. And he was totally fine. So my suggestion, my advice is get your baby acclimated if possible, even if you just go for a walk around the block, because it makes a whole world of a difference once they're older. And he's like the easiest going baby in the world. And I really do believe that taking him out so young and getting him used to going out and about was like a big factor to play into that. So really just your go-tos are get some good pads, diapers, whatever works for you, and stock up. I mean, if worse comes to worse, you don't use them all. When you get your period eventually back to regular, you can use them. I mean, just like stock up. Yeah, so really just pads, and if you can get some help, have some help. Get you and yourself and your baby daddy and your baby out of the house. Go for a walk, go to eat. Even if you just get in the car and go to the drive-thru, just leaving the four walls of your house will make all the difference. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. Hopefully, if you're about to give birth soon, all the luck to you. And don't try and freak out, which is probably a dumb thing to say because I was the one that was scared. To me, the more scary part was actually pushing the baby out rather than labor. And I can't be the only one that's scared about that. Honestly, it sounds insane, but it's the easiest part. Like, my mom used to tell me the same thing, that she's like, you don't even, like, it just happens. Like, it's not as scary as it is. So to anyone out there that was terrified of the actual part where the baby is leaving your body, don't worry, your body's made for it. You'll be just fine. And it happens once that pushing part happens and they're so far down and they're ready to come out. It happens faster than you think, and then you're so distracted by your baby being born, everything's good. Thanks again for watching. Please leave a comment below on some things that helped you after labor, even if it's not something like medical with your body, even if it was just like, I liked watching this movie, helped me. I would love to know for next time around. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As usual, my Instagram, In Between Mom, is always below in the description. I usually do a poll about what video you guys want to see next, so go ahead and follow me to click what video you'd like to see next. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.